Welcome to part 2 of the video on creating a modern header with Oxygen. Let's go ahead and take our existing header and make it responsive. So looks good on desktop, looks good at less than 992, but down at 768, this stacks vertically. So we'll go to less than 992, and what we'll do is we'll center the logo above the nav bar itself. So we'll just go to the logo image, and instead of on desktop where it floats left, we will just remove the float, no float, and then we'll apply centering on the entire section. And we'll display this as an inline block. Now that'll center once we take care of the nav menu itself. So we'll go up to the nav menu, remove the float here, and now this is going to be centered nicely. Okay, this looks pretty good for a responsive nav bar at less than 992. Less than 768, it's going to get a little iffy because as you can see, if we shrink it here, we're going to get collapsing onto multiple lines, which isn't fun. So we'll say for less than 768, what we'll do is just stack these links vertically. So instead of an inline block, which is the default display style for a link, we'll make it a block, and that's going to make them stack vertically. And we'll get rid of the border on hover. Just go to borders, none, no border on hover. Now we do need to fix that padding on hover as well, so we'll just go to padding, and on hover we'll reset this to 26 pixels. And maybe 26 pixels is way too much padding. Let's go with, let's say 15 pixels or less on all sides. Let's make the text bigger. Okay, 12 pixels of padding and font size of 15, let's say 16, 17, 18. That's pretty good. And I think we got margin on these. Do we have margin on these two? No, I don't think we do. You know what? Let's go no padding left and right. 12 pixels on the top and the bottom. And then for the hover state, we'll need to set this back to 12 pixels as well. Okay, and the links look good. And then for the button, let's just go ahead and we'll get rid of the button isn't centering because we have that margin on the button. Remember that we used to push it away from the about link. So we will need to reset that to 0, no margin. And then we'll probably want some margin below the button, so it's not right up against this section. So we'll say 20 pixels of margin below the button. And let's make the button bigger. As long as this is going to be 18 pixels, we'll make the button text 18 pixels and then increase the padding accordingly. Okay, that looks pretty good for a responsive menu. Okay, there we go. Now we have a responsive modern header built in Oxygen. Okay, thank you for watching.